guys? What's good? Triple J Boxing. So we all know Ryan Garcia. He's been the talk of the town lately, just because he's saying a lot more things than just boxing these days. If you've been following boxing, you probably know. His main topics are they're good. It's good intentions. It's good, like, he pretty much wants to stop human trafficking, and he's trying to help the kids out there. That's his main, it seems like that is his main, what do you call it? A mission. Obviously he talks about other issues too, but it seems like that's like pretty much the main topic. And see, I'm kind of like, I don't even know what I can say and what I can't say now. This has been going on a lot though. The censorship on social media. And this is what the video is about, because it's not like, we all know what Ryan's doing. And it's he's standing up for good things, justice things. Whether you think he's crazy or not, he's actually saying, like, he's standing up for good things. So it's just crazy. And it brings me to this. So, see, I got to be careful the way I talk, because the censorship and YouTube, I don't know what I can say and what I can't say, because I've been finding out lately. So you guys know that I've been doing this channel for a long time. Recently, though, channel's been a bit different because I've been posting more Ryan Garcia, like his podcast that he's been doing on X Spaces, because it's very interesting. I thought some of you guys might find it interesting, because I do. So not your typical boxing stuff, but nonetheless, he's a boxer, so I posted on this channel. But I've been noticing, like, I've never had problems with my channel until recently. YouTube has been limiting either my monetization, limiting the visibility of my videos, and it makes me think now, like, when Ryan says that he's being shadow banned. Now, I didn't look up the actual description of what shadow ban, but I assume it just means like they're pretty much banning you without completely banning you. Like, so they're making it hard for you to garner views, and they're not really showing your videos. I think that's what it means. I could be wrong though, guys. But anyway, what I want to say is, I kind of think this isn't new though. They did it to Trump. They did it to Tate. Now they're doing it to Ryan. Now, I don't know if this video will be limited to, I really don't know, because I'm not going into specifics, but you never know these days. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is a lot of you who maybe think that he's not telling the truth, that no, he's not being shadow banned, it's just his own mind. I don't think it is. I think he is being shadow banned. He's being blacklisted on social media. He said he has gotten strikes and he might get kicked off, I think, IG before. Last week he said that. So I believe him, because it's happening to me, because I'm posting his content, right? I'm just giving more awareness. So I'm getting clips from his things he's saying from his podcast that I think you guys would find interesting. Because maybe some of you don't know that he's on X Spaces and you don't know where to find it. So I'm putting it out there. So it's his X Spaces. It's essentially a podcast. So you go on Twitter/X, it's called X now, and you hold a chat so you host a room, and then everyone joins, and it's essentially a group chat that the whole world can hear. And he's been talking about a lot of these topics, like the human trafficking. He wants to save the kids. He wants to protect the kids from it. That's his main, but he talks about a lot of other stuff too. Just the way the world is, and he's exposing pretty much the bad things in the world, and he's been called crazy for it. And it's kind of funny how they do that to you, though. Like, I can understand at the start he was kind of erratic and it came out out of nowhere, but it was on his mind. But I think now that he's less erratic now, and it's more normal now that he's talking about it. It wasn't just an episode. He keeps on talking about it. So you can't really say he's crazy. And even if he was, and you think he is, or he's still, these topics are real and they're happening and he's standing up for it. So it really don't matter if that's your only argument that you think he's crazy. But so I've been posting his stuff, and I noticed that YouTube is limiting or the visibility, or like I said, demonetizing. And now I realize that's what they're doing to Ryan, because essentially, like I said, I'm just showing you his podcast, bringing awareness to it. And I never had any problems with my videos before. And I just find it funny how, like, today I got a community guidelines warning of his content. And it's just, I find it so strange how all the things on the internet, like, you got all these crazy things that people doing, bad stuff, OnlyFans, porn, all this stuff, stuff that I don't even want to, like, think about, disturbing stuff. That's fine. But when you got a guy talking about saying that human trafficking is bad, I want to help the children, and he's talking about he's standing against evils, and yet that's getting demonetized. That's wrong. There's definitely something wrong with the world. But like I said, this has been happening for years now. The thing is, when you have influence like Ryan Garcia, they don't like that. See, they say you have free speech, but you really don't, because you only have free speech when you don't have influence, because like no one really cares what you're saying, right? But when you have a following like Ryan or like Andrew Tate, Trump, they want to stop you because they don't want you to have free speech now because you have too much influence. So they don't care when you have free speech when you're nobody, but when you have influence, they don't want you don't got free speech. So at least though X and Twitter is allowing Ryan to continue to do this stuff, and they're not really, it seems like he doesn't have problems there yet, but it seems like the other platforms he is starting to have problems. Like I said, Instagram, YouTube, you can definitely not. Like I said, I've been posting his podcasts and I've been having problems with it. They're giving me community guideline strikes. So maybe I'll get a strike for this video for talking bad now, right? About YouTube or something. I don't really know, but I know this is not really talking about boxing. I'm just letting you know, guys, that when Ryan says he's being shadow banned and they're actually attacking him, they're trying to get him to stop speaking, and they're not showing his stuff. Like, his views are way down. I think that was one thing. His views are way down on his lives, which could just be because at the start it was more like, wow, it was new, right? But now it's like, so it could possibly go down, but they're not showing his live. Maybe they're not promoting it like they were before. Like they're not making it visible. So that's why, essentially, shadow banning. I think that's what it means. But yeah, so guys, I just wanted to let you know that he is telling the truth when it comes to a lot of this stuff, pretty much. And I know, like, for some of you who aren't really religious, you think, okay, yeah, like, you don't want to maybe listen to that part of him that is saying that, and for those who are believers and are religious, then you're fully on with him. But what I'm saying is, even if you're not religious, you got to respect that he's standing up against these evils, and it doesn't matter what walk of life you are, you should be on his side for that, right? Why would you stand against him? Which makes no sense. And it makes no sense how these social media platforms are limiting the visibility, and they don't want you to talk about this stuff, which is kind of strange. Like, I can understand maybe it's kind of complex topics for kids, but it says on YouTube or on other platforms, is this for kids? You put no, so it's not for kids. And all the stuff on the internet now, they're worried about you talking facts that are standing up against evil. That's wrong. But all the other stuff on the internet, the porn and everything, that's okay. Like, that's okay if kids see that. So it makes no sense. Or it's okay for any people to see that. That's fine. We won't limit the visibility there, or the ads, we'll promote that, but we won't promote someone who's standing up against evil. And it makes no sense how I've been having problems now with these, like, pretty much every single Ryan podcast video I've posted, there's been a problem, either a strike, not a strike yet, but they will be. Warnings and ad visibility is limited because sponsors don't want to align with it, which why wouldn't a big company want to align with standing up against human trafficking and standing up against all these evils? And it's mind-boggling how the world works, that they wouldn't want to be associated with good things. They want to be associated with evil things, or they don't want to touch this topic, which that's the problem. No one wants to talk about it. Ryan's bringing awareness to it, and now but the companies, he's losing sponsors for it. He's definitely lost endorsements and sponsors, because if I'm having problems and I only have like 2,000 subscribers, imagine a guy like Ryan. He's losing tons of money probably, which is weird. And it's crazy how we live in a world that you would think companies would want to support him more, but they don't. So anyway, guys, yeah, I just wanted to pretty much talk about in this video, the stuff is real, what they're trying to do. They're trying to censor you from talking about, talking about real world issues that are happening, and they don't want you to talk about it. And it's strange to me. It's very strange. But I'm with Ryan Garcia. Whatever his motive, whatever his state of mind, he seems way better now. Like when it first started, it did seem kind of manic, but now it seems like this is his real, it's been just on his mind and he just broke, right? But now he seems more calculated about it. So whether or not you think he's, whatever state of mind he's in, or whatever, why he's doing it, he's standing up against evil, and he's bringing awareness to this, and the big people at the top don't like it. So I'm with Ryan King Rye, and I'm excited for the April 20th fight. We'll see what kind of energy he's going to bring to that ring with all this fueling him, right? So yeah, guys, this is Triple J Boxing, and yeah, if I don't post for like a week or something, it's probably because I got a strike or something. Hopefully this video doesn't get a strike because I'm talking about it, but anyway, yeah, guys, it is what it is, I guess. It's been happening for a while now. They have control over you. There is no really free speech when you actually think about it. They want you to believe that. They just tell you that, but there really is there, right? Anyway, guys, this is Triple J Boxing. Thanks for watching. Take care.